More on why Nets at Kevin Durant, how Nets are addressing their biggest roster need, what Steve Nash's decisions reveal about Nets roster big three chemistry wasn't only problem in Nets loss to Cavs. The Nets defense has collapsed since they traded Jarrett Allen, and for the second straight game, their former center came back to haunt them and own their paint. The Nets imploded in the third quarter, falling 125-113 Friday in Cleveland. And it was Allen who was at the heart of the decisive run that blew the game wide open. We last in the league in 50-50 balls, contested shots, hustle plays. We've just got to find a way to play harder, dig deeper. We're not a defensive roster. We have to take more pride and win more 50-50s, contest more shots, fight, scrap, claw, Coach Steve Nash said. The big message is just showing up to the gym is not good enough. The undersized Nets got destroyed 62-32 on the glass and outscored 70-46 in the paint. They saw Allen score 19 points on 7 of 9 shooting, mostly dunks, including a ferocious one over Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving's game-high 38 went to waste, sabotaged by their inability to get a stop or grab a board. We know what the outside world expects of us, Irving said. Those ups and downs are going to happen. One day we're great, next day we're not. That's just the luxury of being in a great business like this, and I say that very sarcastically. Close quote. It's been a reoccurring issue since they traded Allen to get James Harden and form their big three with Irving and Kevin Durant, who rested Friday. Defensively, we have to be more engaged, and we have to round up to some more stops consecutively. That'll make our offense a lot better. Offensively, we're not worried at all. It's our defense, said Harden, who got the first front court start of his career. Just constant effort. We have to be more active on loose balls, do a better job of rebounding the ball, and then do a better job of just keeping our man in front of us. If we do those things, the schemes and all the plays, we can figure that out later. But the principles are those small things. Harden, 19 points, 11 assists, gave the Nets a 70-69 edge on a step-back three-pointer with 7:47 left in the third. It was the last lead they would have. Looking to get some payback from Wednesday's humbling double overtime loss in Cleveland and playing without a resting Durant, the Nets coughed up a game-sealing 25 run that epitomized how this night went. Irving turned the ball over, failed to get back on defense, and then got a technical on the play. Meanwhile, Allen capped the run by finishing a 2-0 on one fast break, throwing down an alley-oop from Darius Garland. It left the Nets down 89-75, with Allen's megawatt smile telling the tale of this game and his payback against the team that traded him. The Nets' field goal defense has plummeted from 6th best to 27th in 5 games since that deal. A defensive rating that was 11th before losing Allen is 26th, since a lot of it is individual pride. Everybody to a man has to kind of take a look at themselves and lock in, focus, be able to take ownership on that end of the ball, Joe Harris said. I don't think it really matters what you draw up at this point. If everybody's not bought in, everybody's not together, it's hard to win in this league regardless of how much talent you have. Close quote. The Nets will add Norval Pell in a move first reported by ESPN and confirmed by the Post. The arrival of the 6'10", 231-pounder, pending clearance of health and safety protocols, gives the Nets a backup to DeAndre Jordan and more rim protection. Collectively as a whole, we have to come out with better focus on the defensive end. Just more of a sense of urgency, Jordan said. I know everybody says that, and it gets old after a while, but it is true. We've got to come out with defense on our mind. Maybe that has to be our identity. Close quote. Pell averaged just 2.4 points and 3 boards in 24 games last season with the Sixers, but his 3 blocks in just 9.7 minutes and 7.3½ wingspan will be useful. Allen is gone, Nick Claxton is hurt, and Durant is the only other net 6'10". Jeff Green and Reggie Perry are both 6'8", the former a stretch 4 and the latter a raw second-round pick.